So you finally managed to start a painting, but you don't like the progress so far. No matter what you do, you gotta finish that painting. Don't give up, just trust the process. Hi, my name is Alphonse Buti. I'm an artist from Namibia, and today I'm going to show you a little bit of my workflow, the steps I take to make a painting, and also you guys will be watching me paint this beautiful portrait that you can see on the screen right now. So, with that in mind, let's get it. Alright, now you can see my screen, and first thing you see is the Krita painting interface. So that's the painting software that I use to paint, along with my drawing tablet which I bought from Amazon, the A6 Parblo Pro drawing tablet. So if you want to paint as well, those are the only tools that you need to be able to start your art journey. So of course you might prefer to want Photoshop and a huge display drawing tablet for yourself, but I'm Namibian and cheap, that's how we do it. And secondly, this is my workflow, so I'm not saying this is the best way and the only way that you can paint. There are other ways that you can paint, but this is my preferred way, and I've been painting for a while now, and I have seen that this way works best for me. Of course, there's still a lot for me to learn and improve on, and I hope to do that. And whatever advice you have for me, please type it in the comments. I would love to hear from you.
Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits.
The first thing I like to do is pick my reference. I value the part of picking the reference as the most important part, because if you take the wrong reference, or a reference that doesn't give you enough information for your painting, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna look good. A good reference is a good way to study your subject. Let's say, for example, in this painting, I was focusing on painting the skin and getting her hair right. So I chose a reference that has all that, where I can see the skin properly, can see the hair properly, and all the details that come along with it. So after I choose my reference, I go on and start the sketching phase, or the sketching stage, and that is where I focus on the proportions and the composition. How do I want her to look? When people see the painting first, what do I want them to focus on? So this is where I make those simple adjustments. They may look unimportant at first, but these little changes are the ones that are going to affect your painting in the end. So whenever I do the sketch phase, I focus. And also after that, I saw that the reference had this nice necklace that she was wearing. So I also decided to add that, so that the painting can have personality. And that's what you want. You want it to have personality. In a way, let's say, if I could describe it, personality is, of course, she's a woman, but what is her style? What does she like to wear? And in this case, she likes this necklace. So that makes this painting pop out a little bit more and gives the viewer other things to look at after they've seen her face. And here with this painting, my focus was on using lines and the shape of her body to direct the viewer's eyes towards the focal point, which is her eyes. I really enjoy this sketching stage, and I feel like it's one of my strengths because drawing has been part of me ever since I was a young boy, and I just enjoy doing a sketch for a painting. Alright, next here you can see I've put in the base colors for the painting. And whenever I do this, I always keep in mind that if I choose a color, I never want to go too dark or too light with that color. You always want to choose a neutral of that color so that when you're painting or when you're going to add details later, you can go now darker or lighter and then add that unique touch to your painting. And that's what I do, that's what I focus on. And the best way I make sure that I've chosen the right colors is I do a trick I learned from other YouTubers like Echo Josh and Sam Does Arts. They always squint their eyes. They just close them a little bit, and that allows you to see the most dark parts of your painting and the lightest parts of your painting. Remember, light and darks, those play a huge role, and that I use that to my advantage to direct the viewer's eye. And the funny thing is, whenever I start adding base colors, I always think to myself, yo, what am I doing? Because when you're adding base colors, the painting just looks bad. But what I do is I always remind myself, trust the process. I started this painting and I need to finish it. So when you're putting your details and highlights, pick your focus point. Your focus point is what you want people to look at the moment they see your painting. Details and highlights on a painting are like icing on a cake. You never want it too sweet, so you want to get that unique balance so that the picture or the painting is nice to look at, but also has enough details to keep that person and give them enough information to be immersed in that painting. So as I was painting her skin right here, I was making sure that in my mind I always reminded myself that the skin is an organ. So just like the face has reds because of the blood, some whites because of perhaps the light reflecting on the face, the skin also does the same. Like if you look at this painting, you can see some orange in her skin, and that orange is caused by the light reflecting on her skin, and that reflection causes us to see this kind of orange to her skin. And that's what I was focusing on, because so painting skin for me, it's such a process that I enjoy, because it's not just something you go in simple in and out. No, you need to take your time, observe the colors that are in the reference, and apply them to your painting.
Ondopi, Ondopi, Ondopi.
I recently started enjoying painting curly hair, and I kind of wanted just to try something new that I never did before, and I think it looks good. And hey, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. And I've also added this painting to my Redbubble shop, Atunzi shop. You can buy this painting on a t-shirt, on a phone cover, on any product that you can think of is there on my Redbubble shop. It's over 62 products that you can get, so please, link in the description. Go check out my Redbubble shop. Alright, there it is. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.
Let's go. Tjibabe, 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 Tjibabe.